Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I thought it would be fun to go ahead and chat about some new indie makeup releases today. Just felt like the time. There's some new makeup I have thoughts on, sneak peeks that I'm excited about, and this video is not going to be too long because I feel like releases have kind of slowed down during the end of the holiday season. Thankfully, there hasn't been as much, but we still have a few things to chat about. This video series is inspired by Anil Kanikvis and Samantha March, so I will have both of their channels linked down below and also the list of Instagram accounts that I use for the information to make this video happen every once in a while, because it's not every week right now, but I'm sure once releases pick up again, it will become a weekly thing. If you are new to my channel, my name is Amy, and my niche here on YouTube is indie makeup. So if you want to see more content about independently owned makeup brands, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So let's just jump right on in. It's kind of funny how many times I've filmed that intro, and yet we're 6 minutes in because I still, time after time, continue to stumble through it. So I've got a few different screenshots here of some releases I'm really excited about, and some that I'm not. Very first thing I have to talk about today is from Melt Cosmetics. They are releasing a Blueprint palette, and it looks to be the exact same shades as their Blueprint stack, just in palette form. So I have very mixed feelings about this, because on one hand, I'm glad that they have it available as a palette because I don't like their stack packaging. I think it's really annoying and inconvenient to use, even though it is kind of cool. It's just not very functional in my opinion, and I never ended up purchasing that, even though there were some shades that were cute in it. The reason I'm not planning to pick up this palette is because I feel like it's really uninspired to just continuously take everything you've already made in a stack and turn it into a palette. It's just releasing the same thing but in a different way, which doesn't really draw me in. I feel like at least with the other stacks that they turned into palettes, they made changes. There was new shades. It was a little bit something different, but this one is just the exact same. And I wish that they had taken in some of the constructive criticism on the color story and added at least one more blue matte to make this more functional as a blue eyeshadow palette. So I don't know, it just doesn't really appeal to me overall. I don't think it's a great release in my humble opinion. So that's going to be a pass. And then next we have a new palette from a new brand, and this is called Game Beauty. It's their adventure palette, and this is actually pretty cute. It has a nice little foldable, compact packaging to it. The color story is cute. I like the different blues and greens. Unfortunately, there is one pressed glitter in here, which kind of knocks it off my list because I don't buy palettes with pressed glitters. And the brand did reach out to me, and I politely declined the PR, but I am really excited to see what they do in the future. And I think they have a unique idea around their brand as well, being like video game inspired. I only really play Mario Kart. That's the extent of my video gaming, but I can see a lot of people really liking this. And then next we have a sneak peek that I'm really excited about. This is from Adept Cosmetics, and they said that they have a new palette coming in 2021. The reason I'm really excited about this is because from the sneak peek, we can see that there is going to be a mixture of shimmer and matte, which I really like. For me personally, my preference with palettes is normally for there to be a mixture of mattes and shimmers. The colors here look really cute so far. I'm wondering if it's going to be like a purple neutral pop palette, or maybe this is just like a tiny little piece of it and we don't even know what the color story is going to be. But I've heard a lot of people raving about the Plain Jane palette, which puts the sneak peek a little higher up in my brain, like, maybe that is something I'll end up getting. And then next we have a sneak peek from Midas Cosmetics. The picture I'm showing on the video right now says that this is releasing on December 30th, but it was actually pushed back to January 11th. So it has not been revealed yet, but it is the Unveiled Cool Nudes palette. I'm really excited about this because I've been loving cool tone neutrals a lot recently, so in that way I'm excited, but also I mentioned in my makeup releases tag video under my predictions that I thought there was going to be a lot more cool tones coming in 2021. I'm like 2 minutes into the new year and I'm seeing it already, and I'm very happy about it. So I could definitely see myself picking that up if I end up liking the palette. I'm wondering if it's going to be one of their smaller palettes or if it's going to be a full I really hope it's a bigger palette. Not like big, but like maybe like 12, 15 shadows. Okay, so next we have a new Multichrome release, and this is from Klarity Cosmetics. It's just one shade, but it looks really beautiful, so I thought I'd throw it in here. This is called Carnival. It's available now for $22, and it looks like such a stunning shift. It looks like there's pink and blue and purple and yellow and green. It just looks like a rainbow multichrome. This does look really beautiful to me. The reason I'm passing on it is because I already have so many iridescent multichromes that I could get a similar look out of. Part of me still wants it like as a comparison, just to know the formula, to be able to say which formula is the best. And I don't plan on mentioning this too much, but I feel like in 2021 I'm gonna be even more critical about what I'm deciding to review and bring into my collection, just because I felt like a lot of the releases last year that I bought myself, I didn't even fully end up getting to do the videos that I wanted to, because there's just so many things and PR and this and that, and I bought too much to be able to keep up with reviewing everything. And I don't want to do that. I feel like it's kind of silly, especially when I buy something and I'm like, I'm going to buy this for review, and then I don't fully review it, or I don't do more than one video with it. I want to be able to do 3 looks with most of the palettes I buy, and I haven't been, so I want to calm myself a little bit. And also, I've recently taken on a lot more bills than I've had in the past, so I want to be very selective with how and what I'm spending on. So next we have a sneak peek, and I think that this is the thing I'm most excited about from the entire video today. This is from Clionadh Cosmetics, and they showed a little sneak peek of an eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna leave both pictures on screen because the one picture you can see that it looks like there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 smaller shades, and then there's 2 bigger shades as well that are taking up like a little bit more room. And then the top is a clear top, which I think is actually really nice because then you can see, and it looks like it's going to be magnetic. So this looks really, really cool. And then they also show the picture of the swatches in black and white, so I have no idea what the color story is going to be, but it does look like some of the stained glass collection might be in this palette, which I'm excited about. So my hope is that there's not going to be repeat shades that are already existing in the Clionadh line, because I have a feeling I'm really going to want to buy this, but I don't want to buy repeat shades, and I'm a little bit nervous for the mattes because I haven't liked them in the past, but maybe they've reformulated, maybe they've redone them, so I would definitely be willing to give this palette a chance, and most likely plan on buying it. Okay, so next we have a little sneak peek from Lunar Beauty. This was from Manny's Instagram stories, and it's a sneak peek of some shades that he's testing right now for eyeshadow. So it looks like there's a mixture of some orange, some coral, some pink. The application looks really nice, but I haven't been into super warm tones recently. So I'm just gonna wait and reserve my judgment until we see the full palette of one day. But for now, I just feel like, oh, it's pretty, but the colors aren't making me like wish that he was releasing the palette tomorrow or something. I'm still loving the Eternal Eclipse palette, and I really hope that they come out with more highlight shades. I think that would be cool if they did an extension on their highlighters, just because there's only 4 shades. I feel like there's a lot more that could be added, and I really like the formula, so just curious to see what comes next. There's also a new palette, and I haven't seen anyone mention this, but I might have just missed it. This is from Bperfect Cosmetics, and it's their Manifest palette. It has like a mixture of some warm rosy tones, and then I really don't like the way the shimmers look in here, like with the speckles. I don't know, they just look kind of funny. But overall, this color story, I'm not seeing it looking at the palette. It doesn't really look that pretty to me. I'm curious to see swatches of it, but there's just something missing for me with this one. It doesn't appeal to me. We also have a new release from Rare Beauty, which I thought I would throw in here. I need self-control. I just got a tag in this a few minutes ago, and it looks so beautiful. It's a complete new collection, and it looks like there are some like cream blushes in these really cute baby pink containers, and they look so beautiful. The shades look really stunning. So I think I might pick up one of those just to try, because I really like the packaging, and I've really liked the other things that I've tried from Rare Beauty. There's also some liquid eyeshadows in this picture and some lip glosses as well, but between the 2 different like containers, I can't tell which ones are the lip glosses and which ones are the liquid eyeshadows because they both look like they could be lip shades and I don't really see any shimmer. They kind of all just look like just a shade. I don't even know. So I don't know if it's the one with the pink cap or the gold cap, but the gloss does sound like something I would like. So maybe I would pick up one of those to try as well, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay, so I've got 3 mainstream releases to finish off with real quick. This first one is from Milani, and I just wanted to mention it because this looks so beautiful. It's their Gilded Terra eyeshadow palette. It's available now at Ulta for $19.99. And I don't feel like I need to go buy this. I've got plenty of eyeshadow, but just looking at it, I'm like, wow, that's actually a really cool color story. The purples, the greens, the little pop of yellow. Like, I just feel like it's adventurous, but it's kind of soft at the same time. I was just a little bit blown away when I saw this. So I just thought that looked really nice. There's also a new palette from BH Cosmetics available now. This is their Garnet palette for January, and it's $9. I saw some people saying they really didn't like this, but I thought it was kind of cute. It looks like for this year, they're going to be doing a collection of birthstone inspired palettes and doing one each month, kind of like how they did the Zodiac palettes. And I think it's a cute idea. It's a very low price point, so I'm not like overly excited about it, but I'm mildly intrigued. And even this Garnet one I think is cute. Like, it's a nice little cool tone palette. It has like a pretty blush. I feel like it has a good mixture of shades. It's not my exact perfect color story. I don't feel like I need to go buy it, but I do like it. Like, I don't know if I'm alone here. And then last but not least, I just wanted to throw this in because it's so adorable. e.l.f. released 2 different new mini eyeshadow palettes. They're bite-sized palettes. Oh, they're calling them mini melt here, but they look like they're bite-sized palettes. And they are both kind of mint inspired. So there's one that's just a full mint little palette, and I do really like that one. And from the other palettes I tried from them in this type of packaging, they are decent quality, especially for the price. So if you're looking for just a really affordable pop of mint, that could be cute, and I like it. I personally already have like 12 million mint shadows, so I feel like I don't need to go buy it, but I do like the looks of it. And then the other one is really cute in its own right as well because it has the pop of mint, but it also has a pop of cool toned neutrals as well. So I mean, both palettes could work together. I feel like e.l.f. is kind of killing it with those two. They look really nice. So those are all the new releases I wanted to talk about today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.